Okay, I believe we're live now. Hang on. Okay, yep, we're good. Let me just put some links out to this real quick. People do we have so far? Four. Okay. Okay, got a few more. I'll get my thing on in a sec. I just want to let it be known that this is live. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. I did have a lot more time to prepare for this than I thought, so that's good. All right, 7, I believe. Refresh that. 6. Okay, that's not bad. 4. I got to be more entertaining. Lol. I don't know what you were laughing about, but I hope it was funny. Hi Nick, happy 9 years for you and your channel. And today is my birthday. Your channel was created and I was born today. Yeah, I remember on the last one you commented like asking if I would stream today. And yeah, here I am. Hello, the trickster rules. I can read. Hi, Zacky's World. Happy 9th anniversary. Thank you. Hello, Great Western Pannier 1460. I can't remember the last time I actually celebrated one of these. It might have been 5 years. I want to like acknowledge them a bit more because again, just more stuff to do, I guess. And 9 years, that's pretty good, I suppose. So, um, probably just gonna be answering questions this whole time. So, yeah, I just got back from college like a little over an hour ago, I want to say. So I'm a little exhausted, but doesn't matter. Gonna have fun. How are you? Like I just said, a little exhausted. I'm all right. Things have been up and down recently, mostly just college kicking my butt, but we're doing all right. So, you know, attempting to make content, but eh, um, my schedule's all over the place. It's actually sadly going to get worse from here on out because I'm gonna have like even more stuff for classes next semester. I'm not even gonna be home half the time, so we'll see. I'm gonna try and make some stuff over break to tide everybody over. Congrats. Happy 9 year anniversary. All aboard. All aboard the 9 year anniversary train, I guess. Yeah, 9. It doesn't even seem like I've done it that long. Um, I guess it does, but like I feel like I should have accomplished more. Like more than 32 episodes in 9 years. But it just takes me a while now because these episodes are like so much bigger and longer. When is the next episode of the series? I wanted to get it out in January, but I don't know. The thing is, like, I really wanted to film several scenes of 33 outside, and those would also go towards other episodes. But right now, it's too late for that. It's snowy and cold, and it gets dark early now, and I don't want to be out in like 30, 40-degree weather filming my Thomas videos. So I'm going to do those scenes inside on a set that I'm going to have to build for them, which is going to take longer, but oh well. I have another setup right now for this short I'm doing, but I haven't filmed in like 2 weeks. I just did a little bit more last night, so hopefully this set will get taken down soon. and I can resume. 33 is like, let me check. It's getting there, I guess. I don't know. I want to say almost halfway done, but like several scenes are on the same set, so it won't be that much longer to film. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's say January, February, somewhere in there. Definitely not this year. Express coming through. Hello, Gordon. I mean Carson Ibarra. I'm gonna say that wrong. How many Connors do you own? I have my original one. I have Roll and Whistle. I have a custom one that I was customizing. I have a new one. I have one I got from Old Iron 02. Uh, I got one for another custom. I want to say like 6 or 7. I buy like just one Connor a year, basically. What is the newest custom you've made currently? That's actually a good question. I haven't made customs in forever. Probably something 3D printed, like a van maybe. But my printer's been all over the place recently. I got it looked at, got it fixed, and then it isn't fixed, I guess. I think it might just be the material that I'm using that's acting up. What customs are you talking about? I guess like printed ones would be the newest ones that I've made. So vans, just like normal ventilated vans. My last name is so many different. Okay. Ibarra. I really don't know. Sorry. So I wasn't planning on adding people into this one because also I don't know if people are even able to show up, and I might just do this myself. So let me see. You have a good Thanksgiving this year. Thanks. I'll try. Thanksgiving is going to be hectic. That's all I know so far. See what you mean. What is your favorite holiday? I guess Christmas because I get stuff, but I'm an adult now and I'm just like not as excited about it anymore. Like I still get things, but it's like okay, I can see everything on Amazon when it's shipped and everything. So I guess some of the magic's gone now. Yo, happy 9 years. When that popped up, I thought you were saying Happy New Year's. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're not really doing anything right now, but welcome. Enjoy your stay. I put a link out for this. Let me see. Do you have a Connor garden? I don't. That does sound interesting though. Either just a garden to display them or a garden to grow Connors. I'd love that. Okay, I had Echo right there. What if someone made a custom IO from Freddy? I don't know what that would look like, but I mean, you could do it. I don't know how rare Ivo is exactly. I don't think he's that hard to find on eBay, but a custom could be interesting. Like give him a different shape. Happy 9th anniversary, and believe me, I've technically been making content for 4 years. It's not unusual not to have as much as you think you should. Yeah, I'm just trying to get past that because I feel like I should be much farther along. But my series is like a very long term goal, I guess. Like it isn't like get it done. It wasn't like get it done before high school or get it done before college. It's just like get it done at some point in my life now. So I'm gonna be like in my 50s and be making the final season. I don't care. That's what I like to do. Even though it takes a ton of work now, because like I don't know. Also, one thing that is holding me back a bit is I'm so critical of myself. Like I've rewritten and rewritten several times, especially this recent episode. So like, I don't know. I'm trying to get different people to look at the scripts and stuff. Do you have a wooden railway boko? I have two bokos. Can you see them or not? I'll grab them. There's just the sound of my heater. I wish there was a way to play music through StreamYard. So yeah, I got two bokos. I think this is 2003, I want to say. Oh, I know all the dates are the same. Yeah, 2003. So this could be 2003, 4, 5, who knows. I have two of them. This one right here. Let me hold these better. This one right here with the crayon is mine, and this one my girlfriend gave to me earlier this year. So I have two now, and now I can just do stuff like this. Two bokos. Yeah. I think Boko is like just the same thing as an express coach. No, the Knapford Express coach, just repainted. Knapford or the original. I just one of them. Um, I think it's the Knapford Express coach because the wooden express coach, the normal one, has like the roof that sticks out a bit, but I could be wrong. So put a link to this in the chat. Maybe I just picked a bad time to stream. So that could be something. This is a Thursday. I'm doing it because today's the actual day. Maybe Friday would be better, but I'm gonna be busy Friday and Saturday and probably Sunday. So I usually do upload on Fridays, but I'm not going to this week because I'm streaming today. So if Connor and Caitlin were in the model series, what season do you want them introduced? Probably in a later season when the modeling would be better. Not that like early seasons had bad model making, but they improved as they went on. Definitely a later season with a big budget. Maybe like season 12. I know season 12 is bad and it looks terrible, but they made two Hanks for that season. So I feel like they could definitely do a Connor and Caitlin, like in an alternate universe. So definitely like the hit era, I want to say. Because at least then, like, we'll get a bunch of merchandise for them, probably. Wish I had a Boko. Boko is pretty cool. He's pretty expensive too, though. What other 3D trucks are you going to be making next? The same ones that I was making before, but more of them. There's other stuff. I have like a big list somewhere of stuff I want to print, but my printer's being a jerk right now. I had it like the other day, it was fine, and then it's just not. So I really don't know. It's been looked at and everything. They said it was fixed, but it's not. I really think it's the material that I have right now. It's giving me a lot of grief. So I'm gonna try and order something soon. I'm just so busy. Do you have any pets? Because I love animals. I have 3 dogs, but they don't live here, so that's why they've like never been mentioned or seen. Well, maybe mentioned. Chance was named after one of my dogs, the black pannier engine, who passed away a couple years ago. Will someone replace Connor's place in the ministry to work with Iva Hughes since Connor left to work on Passengers? That is a good question that I never thought of. Now you're going to make me want to introduce some new character to fill in the role. Um, no, because one, I didn't think of that, and two, Ivo is more than capable of handling himself for all their work. He's a small tank engine too, and so shunting and stuff is going to be a lot easier for him than Connor. And also, if Connor is gone, then we can focus on Ivo more. Ivmo. Sup, Nick. Sup, Jacob the Green Tank Engine. Yeah, I guess this was just a bad time. Anyway, I was looking at Twitter a second ago. I posted a thing on YouTube, like the YouTube post feature, just putting a link to a new Twitter account that I'm going to be switching over to soon. I was hoping more people would be here when if I was going to talk about that. Okay, I've Mo Howard. What is your favorite station? Probably Vickerstown because it's so big and I don't know. It just looks cool to me. I like how it's up on bridges and not the ground. I like Crowben's Gate too. That's a fun one because the narrow gauge engines. And then for some reason I like Crosby. I want to model that, but I don't have much of a reason to. Not yet. Who did the voice of Lazy in your series? I'm assuming you mean Lady. I believe her channel name is Angels and Arachnids, but I don't think she doesn't really do YouTube. She's on Twitter. Spooter Gwen, I believe. I can put a link to her Twitter. She does a really good job. Yeah. There you go. Is there going to be more of King Boulder? That was a one-time thing. Just Dakota and I screwing around. Maybe. I do want to do like a Boulder movie one day, but it's not like a priority at all. Will we ever see Algie in Quest 89? Probably not, because that means I'd have to make an Algie, and he'd probably just cameo. That I could put him in maybe, like on Thomas's branch line or something, because I mean, someone has to fill in for the passengers, but who knows? I'm gonna say no, definitely not, because again, I have to make an Algie, and I don't really have much of a use for him. I made a custom character called Zug. I wonder where you got the name from. He's a US ATC S-160 who's a military experiment that was sort of a super soldier. Zug is practically invincible to anything. His number is 42. Interesting. A super soldier engine. I kind of did that, but just without the super part. Happy 9 years. Thank you, Steam Engines United 3456. Yeah, Thursday. Not the best time, probably. Oh well. Zug is German for train. Oh, I did not know that. I was just thinking of like Zug from Tugs. Would you want 089 in the Railway series or the Model series? I don't think Zero would fit in the Railway series. Um, I don't think he'd fit in the Model series either. I think that Wilbert Audrey would like put a bounty on my head if he saw my series. So I really don't want to. I don't think he would fit in the Railway series. He'd have to be drastically altered because I don't think like in the Model series he'd work either. Like the narrator's like, one day Thomas and Percy were at the yards when a new tank engine arrived, and Zero is like, oh, I'm an experiment and I'm a soldier guy. Like that wouldn't work. But definitely Model series. I do want to see like I guess now that you've mentioned it, what a Model Zero would look like, just a repainted Thomas. But is Lady a magician engine? Can she bring Thomas back to life? She does have magic, but she cannot resurrect people. What characters can we expect to see in Quest 89? Can you give us a hint without giving too much away? People ask me all the time, like, what characters are going to show up. My canon's a bit different, but like, I don't want to just throw in characters for no reason because I like every character kind of has like some sort of role or purpose. Um, I'd say Smudger, but I've said that many times that he's going to be coming back. What characters can we expect to see? I don't know. We're kind of going to be seeing like more of the same characters that we're seeing now, just a bit like focusing on them for a little bit. I guess. Okay, one hint that I can give is somebody that's been gone for a few episodes. Well, someone's been gone that's been gone since last season, may be making a return in an upcoming episode. Not this one, but never mind. Actually, I just remembered. So somebody that's been gone for a bit will be making a return, possibly. They will, not possibly. I confirmed it. When are you going to remaster season 1 and 2? The question on everybody's mind. I really, really want to remaster episode 1 for 10 years. I wanted to get episode 24 remastered this year because I liked having like a new episode and a remastered one coming out every year. But I guess that was just a thing for 2020 only. Because, I was at home, I had a lot more time. I'm still at home mostly, but, school exists and it kind of sucks. So it takes away a lot of my time. It's necessary, but so one day, I mentioned this in an update once, I think. What I want to do is like do 33, 34, 35, and then go back and do season 1, and then do 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, and then like season 2. And then after season 5, do like the last bit of 3 if I haven't done it already, and then like we're good to go. Because I don't know, I think with season 1 and 2, if I remaster those, I want them all to come out like within a decent amount of time of each other. In a perfect world, they'd be remastered, and I can like release them weekly. Because like if you watch episode 1, the remastered one, and then you go to episode 2, and it's like, hey, why is this one 10 years old? Why is everything different? Why is the plot kind of different? So to answer your question, I really don't know, honestly. I wish I did. Well, would also put a bounty on my head for my series, especially season 2. Yeah, you're bringing like Doctor Who into your series. I really think he wouldn't like that. I screwed up your name a little bit. That's fine. In my defense, I didn't know about Zug until after I made him. Oh, okay. Yeah. I really thought you were talking about Tugs at first. Favorite classic series, Thomas and Friends, and CGI Thomas character. Well, for CGI, we all know it's Connor. For classic series, I'm gonna go with Mavis. It used to be Harvey for the longest time, but there she is. It's Mavis in plastic. Do you remember what your first wooden railway engine is? It was a 2001 diesel that I have in like a little plastic case on the other side of the desk. I think you should put Gordon every single frame of every single episode for the rest of eternity. Nah. You will be appearing in the next episode, though. So Gordon will have like a scene. So Thomas isn't coming back. No, he's dead. He'll be coming back in like flashbacks and stuff, but this next question, is any dead engine going to come back? No. The only character that will ever come back from the dead is Timothy, and that was a very specific special circumstance. I can't really explain much about that right now, but it's something about his eyes has to play like a bit of a role into it. Well, one reason is he's needed for the plot, but like also the in-universe explanation, there's a few things as to why he's a special case. Hi, hello, Dispam777. F in the chat for Thomas and the Diesels. Put a nice F in the chat. Yeah. Rip. I'm working episode 2 of my series. I think it'll turn out pretty good. That's good. I'm glad that people are like just making series still. I mean, I don't think the fandom will ever die. A lot of new people keep coming in and making series too, so like it's nice to see stuff. I don't watch fan content as much as I would a while ago, but it's nice to see people are still making stuff. Because people like me that are busy and can't make stuff that much, just go watch somebody else for a little bit. When is your next episode? I answered this earlier. I don't know. I want to shoot for January because I'm gonna be on winter break soon, and I think I can finish 33. I'm gonna have to get through this like enter the Busan short first, at least one scene of it, but it's getting there. Like I said, there's several scenes that are gonna be easy to film, so I want to say January. If not, then February. Definitely not this year. I've actually been going off of a schedule this year for content. That's why we've had like weekly uploads. And on my 2022 schedule, I've placed 33. Never mind. It's February. But take that with a grain of salt because things will probably change. But January/February, there will at least be like a promo out by then. I'm sorry these take so long. If you could collaborate with any Thomas YouTuber, who would it be? I don't know. I've collaborated with several people, whether it just be like voice acting or filming or customs. So, I mean, I'd want to say like Enterprising Engine, but I voiced in his series and he uses some of my customs now. And that's I really don't know actually. I'd say Cedric Legend, but like we've voiced in each other's stuff for a while. I'd want to collab with them, but in person, like meet up. Favorite Railway series character? Hmm. I want to say like Coldy or somebody, like a Railway series exclusive character. But I think my favorite character in the Railway series is Skarloey. Not Railway series exclusive, but like the way that he's characterized in the books, I like a lot. And we see his backstory, which is pretty interesting and pretty funny in my opinion. The old wise uh gruff with guy with the not gruff, but the old wise guy with the deep Welsh accent, the old leader character used to not obey his controller when he was young, and they just threw a blanket over him like a bird cage. Do you still voice Butch in E series, or am I thinking of someone else with a Connor PFP? I do not voice Butch in that series. I'm trying to think who else has a Connor profile picture. I know Steve Garcia has Connor in his profile picture. I don't remember him voicing Butch though. So yeah, somebody else. Will Spooter Gwen be voicing any other characters other than Lady? She voices Monarch, who I don't think has been named in the series, but like is a red diesel on Tankopia. And she also voiced Daisy. So those three. She might be voicing other people in the future. I really don't know. It all depends, but she's definitely gonna like stay as Lady. So that's that. Going to get a Wooden Rail and Mavis soon. Nice. Very old engines book. I'm missing Sodor China clay cars. Do you mean like you're missing them like on eBay, or you ordered some and they were never delivered? What exactly do you mean by that? Favorite miniature engine? Probably Bert. Or I don't know actually. They're all interesting to me. I don't own them any. Oh, okay. You mean like the wooden railway ones? Okay. Sorry. All right. Is Zach one of the Z stacks? Yeah. The Z stacks are Zoran, Zach, Zebedee, Zip, and Zug. What's he like when it comes to recording with him? I know he does stuff for everyone and lets him like everyone voice in his series, but I don't know how to contact him. Just message him on Twitter. I would say that's what I did. What's it like to recording with him? Well, I don't record with him or anybody really. I just say like after they take the role, I'm just like, here you go, here's the lines, and they send them back to me. Um, I'd say good to work with. Although, like, no matter who you work with, a lot of the time people will be busy with life and they can't get them back like ASAP. Usually, but like he's always on time. A lot of people are on time, so just message him is what I'd say. Will Nia, Rebecca, and Bo be in your series? Rebecca was in episode 32. I'm tired. Nia, maybe. If I buy like the new Wooden Railway Nia that's coming out, then sure. Bo, maybe. I have to make a custom for him, and I don't know if I will or not. If they do appear, if all three of them show up, then like they're not gonna really do anything, just cameos. I'm eating toast. Nice. I like toast. Guess I'm 2 for 2 now. Zach's another of my characters. He's a class 43, brother to Pip and Emma, and best friends of Zug. Cool. Oh yeah, I was about to ask like, what's a class 43? And you said, oh, Pip and Emma. Yeah. Favorite rolling stock character? There's not that many of them. Well, technically, like engines count as rolling stock, but if you want like trucks or something, I don't know. Maybe Toad or the Spiteful Brakeman, or I guess just any of the troublesome trucks. They're fun to watch. I was gonna put a link to my Twitter in the chat, but apparently Minis is now discontinued, according to somebody. Um. Anyway, this is gonna be like such a big change considering follower count. So I posted this on the YouTube like post feature recently. I've already made one, a new Twitter account. I'm just gonna plug it real quick because this one I'm just gonna use for messaging and putting links to videos, which is something that I've been trying to do on my normal account, but it's just not working for me. So I'm just gonna start fresh and stuff. It's at Nick TF89DM, but I'm gonna change the at to just Nick TF89, the same as my current one eventually. Um, I'm just trying to like distance myself from Twitter a bit because it's really gotten bad in my opinion. Um, I won't go into like that much detail right now, but yeah, unless people are asking, but yeah, go follow that. Um, I'll put a link to that on my channel eventually. I still have my old one up right now though, like the one I use now, and it's confusing. I was gonna like get rid of it next year, but I think I'm gonna do it sooner. What is your favorite Thomas and Friends theme? Probably the mail train theme. It's pretty epic. Favorite OC in Quest 89? I guess I could go with Zero 'cause he's the main one, but I guess Timothy counts as an OC. Like Timothy the Ghost Train is an original character from someone else, but my version is so different of him that I guess he counts. I like some of the human characters, like mm, I I guess Phoenix would be my favorite. Well, one of them at least, and Rano. But like, it's different for me looking at it because in my head, like I know their whole story and all their little quirks and stuff and their personalities like in depth, and we have barely seen them in the show. We haven't spent like that much time with those guys, so I also like Artemis, who is the guy in the eye patch played by Sodor Legend. But again, we have barely seen any of that character. So, hi, Sebastian Valdez. What about Kenji? That would require me to have a Kenji, and I don't. Thomas would made a Kenji, but I think it was just exclusive to Japan, and I I don't know. I was thinking of getting that just for collector's sake, but we'll see. I finally found Graffiti Gordon in the Thomas and Terrence Great Moments pack. That's cool. I haven't really looked into getting any Trackmaster stuff, but those like new packs are pretty cool because we got a Terrence and a Tanker and stuff. Are you going to do a collection update video? No, because I haven't really gotten that much stuff. I guess I got like 20 items at the beginning of the year, but I want to wait maybe another year or so. This is Tugs. Are you sure those trying to clay trucks are still on eBay? Because I don't know where I can find the custom trying. Um, I I've posted it a few times, but those aren't for sale at the moment because I'm out of stock and my printer's acting up, so I haven't been able to make any ones. If there's links to them in videos, they're broken. Well, not broken, but the listings ended. I've gone back and tried to like take the links out, and I think most of them are gone. But you can't find them because there aren't any left at the moment. Once everything's fixed and I've got stock, I'm just gonna make a video about it. And yeah, I'm not only trying to like get my stuff fixed and just bring it back, but also just improve the quality a lot too. So hopefully things will be better when they're back. So will Hector ever play a role in Quest 89 considering he's a nice truck? Um, maybe, but I don't really focus on the troublesome trucks that much in my series, so probably not. James or James, I don't know what that's a reference to, so I'm just gonna say James. You've seen Kench on eBay. Yeah, I think I've seen him too. Um, let's just go into eBay real quick. Share my screen and browse through eBay. The Trackmaster Kenji is pretty nice, but like Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway Kenji, the Japanese electric train, 89.99. Perfect. Yeah, no Kenji. I'm drinking water. Me too. Yeah, no Kenji. He's too expensive. If he was in America in stores, then that'd be different, but I don't know. Also, like, I'm not buying nearly as much Thomas stuff as I would have a while ago. Well, like a few years ago. Number one, the Wooden Railway discontinued, so there's not much for me to collect aside from like old stuff, which sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't because number two, I'm older and I have other things to buy and mostly save for. I have a car. Gas is expensive, in case you didn't know that. Um, and also I just buy like food and stuff now sometimes, when I'm out or doing stuff, or I want to buy like Lego things sometimes. I'm trying to be like really conservative with my money. So like Thomas stuff isn't that much of a priority right now. Plus, like I've got a ton of it. So do you have any capsule play rail stuff? I have a capsule play rail Rusty and a capsule play rail Boulder on my desk. I have a thumper as well somewhere, and like a couple other things. And I think I have like some bendy track. I had an entire lot of it I bought off of eBay. I kind of regret that purchase a little bit because it was so expensive because it's from Japan, but I sold most of it back and got some money back on it last year. I choked on the water. They're bringing back Thomas Wooden Railway. They are, and it's still expensive, so I'm probably not going to buy much from it. Yeah, no car license. A lot of people don't have a car or a license. Like you would expect, like as soon as you turn the age to get it, like people would be getting them, or at least that's like what people tell me. Like, but not everybody, does 'cause it just depends on your situation that you're in. So, um, yeah. I actually didn't get a car or license till, like, 2 years after I was able to, for many reasons. James and the Coaches, aka where he has the bootlace incident, or Buzz Buzz, where James gets stung on the nose. Um, I'm gonna go with Buzz Buzz. That's a funnier episode. Also, season 3, it looks better. But, I like the James and the Coaches a lot better in the Railway series. No, oh, wait, no. Yeah, I do. I was confused for a second because James and the Coaches and James and the Top Hat are 2 separate stories in the book, but in the show, they're one episode. Will Boomer be in your series? He was. PT Boomer was in my series. Boomer the Tugboat, probably won't ever be. What is your next customers video going to be about, and can you make a custom Kenji model? I don't know what the next custom video will be about, and I probably won't make a custom Kenji because I have no use for him. I could, make one to sell, I guess, if my stuff was working, but I don't know how to make bogey customs. And also, Kenji is really rounded, and 3D printing just doesn't work like that. I would have to do a lot of sanding and stuff, and I would want to charge extra for it. And I don't know like what a fair price for Kenji would be. Also, I don't know how to model him. I'd need to get like different software. Duncan, I'm smoking weed. Rusty, don't do drugs, kids. The classic series was the only Thomas TV material that existed. Do you think you'd still be a fan, and what character would you use instead of Connor? Um, let's say that like if classic series was the only thing that happened. Uh, okay, well if classic series is the only thing that happened, then that means the show would end in season 7. Um, nothing past that would happen, and then we wouldn't have Connor. We wouldn't have a lot of characters. Um, I'd probably be a fan still because like the original series is pretty dang good, but I don't even think I'd make YouTube videos of the series. Probably not. What character would I use instead of Connor or be like a big fan of? Probably Harvey. My friend made a custom Chad based off yours. That's cool. Chad hasn't even showed up in my series yet. I'd like to see that. Book was uses stock footage and Stephanie gets lost. Yeah, he was. There's like one shot where there's like a sliver of green pixels on the side of the screen because they use a shot from Double Teething Troubles of a bunch of trucks. So there's like that much of Boko on screen, and that's his final appearance, I believe. Poor Boko. All gone. Connor gets lost. Uh, let's say no, because that would mean he goes to the smelter's yard and almost gets killed by Ari and Bert. Boko, I'm lost. Boko gets lost. That'd be different though, because they wouldn't scrap a diesel. Boko got lost and never came back. He's somewhere. My friend Cedric Legend and I we joked about this, like where Boko would be. Um and it was trying to think how this started. I'm gonna spoil Avengers 4. It's been a few years, but I think everybody knows about this by now. Um where Boko would be, we just said like he's like fat Thor. He's sitting like in a recliner somewhere with a beard and a big beer gut, just playing Fortnite. So the joke Fat Boko plays Fortnite was born earlier this year, So that's where Boko is. He's just in his house chilling. We live in the void. Can you use a Hugo model make Kenji? I probably could actually. Um, Hugo's shape is pretty similar, so that could work actually. I don't think I will, but that's a great idea for anybody else that wants to do it. There's too many Thomas and Friends music I like, but I'm going to go with Little Engines and Accidents Happen. Yeah, Little Engines is a pretty good song. There is a lot of Thomas music. Unless instead of Arian Bird, it was James. James trying to scrap Boko. That's a Halloween story right there. Someone could do. It's November, but you think about how Boko and Daisy's only appearance together, whereas Evil Diesel's and Rust to the rescue. Yeah, that's sad because they use like the same chassis, I believe. Um, but then they were together in that episode, so I don't know what they did. I don't know why they didn't just like put some of the budget to like have them both like just make a second chassis. I guess like it depends on the stories because we never see them together in the books or in a story written for the show. But that'd be cool if we did, aside from them being other people. Found a train lot on eBay that has a wooden railway wheelbase included in it. Wheelbase? You mean just like a chassis? I'm gonna say like I don't know what product the wheelbase is, but that's cool. You like Boko and Buzz Buzz, so yeah. Yeah, James doesn't like diesels, so I mean, if someone did like an extreme take of that, him scrapping Boko or trying to, that could work. They made a dummy chassis for that model. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that. How old were you when you first came onto YouTube? Not old enough. I was 10 when I began making videos. I think that's a little too young. Um, it all depends, I guess. I mean, that definitely goes against the guidelines, but I mean, a lot of people are young. So many people lie about their age on the internet, so you know. Um, and people look back on videos like that. But at the end of the day, like it's just kids playing. That's basically what I was doing. That's basically what my series is for the first season. And now I try to make it like cool and tie all the stuff together with writing and stuff. Oh, okay, chassis. Yeah, he was. Dot, you mean what I mean is Dot. What you mean is I'm going to kill you, Dan. Okay. Accurate though. That I was rest in peace then. Started out as a 12. Any more Thomas and Friends characters to be in your series? Well, pretty much everybody that's in it right now will keep appearing probably. Like even characters that have cameoed because we are on Sodor at the moment. Um, I want to say because there's like a group of characters that are going to show up, but that kind of spoils some things. But yes, there will be more characters from the show as well as original characters. So put a C if you like Connor. I just blow up my own chat with C's. I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for. I started 7:30. I think it'll go a little after 8:30, but I mean, I'll keep going if people have questions, but the turnout is not what I had expected, which is fine. I'm just saying. Do you think that the My Custom engines are going to be in Quest 89? I don't own any of the My Custom engines that Mattel did. I think there's like 4 different versions, 3 and then like the 4th one that was just on eBay sometimes. So if I get one, I'll probably sneak it in the background, but I don't see myself ever getting one. Duck kills Oliver in Shed 17. Oliver kills Duck for revenge in Sodor Fallout. McQueen. Wow. I've never seen Sodor Fallout, never read it, never, you know. Mm, I've seen, like, pictures of it, but I've never seen, like, videos. I know people like it, and I know it was, like, a huge trend. I think it's died down now, but, like, I'm just not a fan. Like, I don't like seeing photos of just, like, Thomas with 3 eyeballs and, like, all mutated and bleeding out and stuff. Like, that just sours my day. It's fine other people enjoy it, but it's not for me. Thomas character named Meteor. That's an interesting name for an engine. An LMS Ivet like Arthur, but other type of Ivet. Based a bit of a zealot when it comes to Diesel, except for Mavis, who has a crush on. Mavis romance. Ooh. I thought that said 15 years young at first. I'm skipping around the sentence. Yeah, a lot of people don't get their license until a bit later, so I wonder if Super Rescue was adapted for the classic series, where it would be between seasons 1 and 7. I wanna say rule out seasons 1 and 2 because they wouldn't have the budget for that. I think that could fit in season 3, maybe 4? Season 4 Super Rescue could have been cool. They could have just used D261 for 199 or just repainted him, and just make a model of Bear. That would have been cool. I would've I'd like to see that. That would have been actually a really good season finale instead of Mind That Bike, such an underwhelming episode. It's a low note to go out on. Did you have a good year? Well, it's not over yet. It's November. We're like halfway through November. Um, had it's been pretty good. Lots of like ups and downs, but overall pretty good, I'd say. What would happen if Donald and Douglas had a fight to the death? How would they win and must had one engine to announce the fight? Um, so Donald versus Douglas. Who would announce the fight? Probably like Duck, Oliver, Toad would announce it. But we got to think about what they've done. What has Donald done? He's crashed into the signal box and he's had a pet duck in his tender. Douglas was like the one that snuck away with him. He killed a brake van in cold blood. He smuggled an engine over the border. I'm gonna say Douglas. Douglas is like the one that's done all the cool stuff. So winning a fight would definitely count. And either PT Boomer's dead. I saw him got shot. Spoilers, but yeah, he's no longer here. Arthur's in love with Spotless Record and Fish. Yeah, in season 7, Arthur gets introduced and he's like super obsessed with the Spotless Record. And as soon as like it gets ruined, he just bases his entire personality around Fish. It's kind of funny. Zealot means person who's fanatical and upcoming. Yeah, I know what a zealot is. In the Sodor Legends, the main villains of the first like arc are just called the Magic Railroad Zealots. Um, do you have any engines that you want to be together, like 089 and Lady? Yeah. Shipping is weird. I'm gonna say that. It it's not, but it is. Like, there's nothing wrong with shipping characters, but I think it can like go too far sometimes. Zero and Lady are a thing, but like we just haven't seen much of them like together. I want to do more of that. Um, I usually only like in my head will say like, oh, these should be together because like they're dynamic. I think like Rusty and Duncan might be interesting, just because like they go from like enemies to like friends, and Duncan's always doing something stupid, and Rusty has to be the one to come save him. I think that'd be fun to like if somebody explored that. Um, I don't know. I really as I do know. I want to say, but there's like potential spoilers, I guess. So he hates all diesels. I guess it depends on who you ask. If James hates diesels or not. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Anything interesting happened in your life this year? Mm-hmm. I'd say so. Lots of stuff, but a lot of it's like just personal things. Um, I had my first like in-person meetup with somebody. No, never mind. That was last year. But I met up with somebody, hung out with them for the week, went to entertainment. Episode 32 came out. That was interesting. Um, I guess more college stuff. I interesting things did happen, but a lot of them is just like stuff in my personal life. So gonna try and get Boko for Christmas. Good luck, because I've seen like some pretty bad prices. Do you like All Engines Go? I've only seen episode one. I didn't like it, so no, not really. Is Frank actually dead, or is he alive or on a beach somewhere out Sodor? No, he's dead. He's just dead. I think I've answered that before. But for those who don't know, Frank just is dead, and everybody's unsure because they didn't see a body, but like he's dead. They didn't see a body, but we have seen planks of wood and his nameplate and stuff. So, no Frank. Rusty and Duncan's unexpected. That's something I brought up in like a Skype call once. Another one is like Rebecca and Belle, Rebel as Cedric Legend coined it. They only have like one scene together, but I think it'd be kind of like funny to see them. I feel like a lot of stuff can be done with them. For the longest time, I thought about Connor and Caitlin together, but I like them better as like brother and sister. Duncan, Rusty, enemies to lovers. Yeah, basically. You have seen Gordon and Spencer narrate about Alec Baldwin. No, I saw like somebody was doing Alec Baldwin versions of episodes with like the AI generator voice thingy. So I'll have to look into that. Say if anyone made a custom Zug, use a Gordon, paint it black, use a Molly tender. Have you been to a Day Out with Thomas event? Yeah, probably a few of them. I haven't been since I was like 5. So yeah, they I might want to go to one event again because like people just do like meetups there. Strasburg Railroad would be like really fun because they have Thomas and Mavis and Rusty, and it'd just be like fun to go as an adult, I think. How did you meet the war criminal you're currently in a relationship with? Oh boy, she's gonna like pop in. Um, Same as a lot of other people, just school. Several years ago we met. What's your favorite custom you made? It's a good question. I like some of my printed stuff. Like probably the salt vans are my favorite, but probably like Big Mickey or the Vickerstown Bridge. Those aren't engines; those are structures. But I'm pretty proud of those because they're scratch built, not just engines. No, Frank. 16 hates everyone. 16 will never be shipped with anybody. Favorite LNER engine? Scotsman. He's the only one that I know of. Rusty and Duncan or Mike and Frank. Okay, Mike and Frank would be kind of entertaining as well. Did I hear about war crimes? You certainly did. Hello. Favorite locomotive in real life? Connor's Basis, the New York Central J3A Dreyfus Hudson. Congrats on 9 years. Thank you. Hopefully, gonna do 9 more, and hopefully have more episodes out by then. I will, but I think all your customs are super cool. I really like them. Thank you. I've been to Day Out with Thomas events, and also, will you be making 3D printed engines? Mm, I don't know. Maybe one day, but I want to focus on like stuff that was never made at all. I guess I can make engines that weren't made, but like I want to just do like trucks and stuff for now. Whenever I can do it again, I need to just order new filament. I believe that might be like a big problem that I'm having. So maybe do engines one day, but who's to say? Do you like Minecraft? I do. Another thing about engines and stuff like in 3D printing, I love doing it, but like again, that's just time taking away from making my series. If you could slap a Thomas character, who would you slap? Um, hmm, Thomas. I like the Bagnall Diesel Shunter, aka Darts class. It's neat. It's a little Dart's like a little tiny boy. There's an AU where there's a quest not for 98 with Caitlyn as the main character. A gender bent quest 89. Lady and Zero would like switch places then, and I don't know who would take Ivo Hugh's spot. Maybe Rosie, Caitlyn and Rosie. What would you do if you ran the Thomas and Friends series? End it. No, I don't know. I would put somebody else in charge. I'd be like, here's a long list of all the toys that need to be made. Do that. Okay, somebody else run the show. Doom Coffin Nails. Please, I want to see a custom 089 made by Topaz. All right, I'll go grab that. Here he is. He's really, really cool. Why do you hate Thomas? I hate his CGI and like Hit Era persona, and that's kind of like what he is in my head. Mostly Wubba persona, because I don't know, he's just kind of annoying. And even when like he's written well, he still is kind of like shoehorned, I guess. And I don't know. I find literally every other aspect of the Thomas universe more interesting than Thomas himself. So when is Jared going to show again? There is no character named Jared. I'm assuming you mean Gerard. Eventually we'll see him again, but there's other stuff we're focusing on right now. But he's out there somewhere. Because I'm a basic, my favorite engine is the A3, aka Gordon Flying Scotsman, etc. It's an interesting engine, I guess. I don't know that much about real engines, sadly. This is for the chat, not me. Hi, chat. How you doing? Can you make some 3D custom of some American freight cars? I really want to. I want to make some box cars, but again, my printer's down, so yeah. No, I need water. Did so much talking. I should have like begged other people to show up. I can't do it all by myself. Very cool. I agree. OMG. What the dog doing? His eye. I thought you were talking about me for a second. Yeah, Zero's eye. This is based on how he looks in his fight with Timothy. I thought you meant my eye at first, because like one of my eyes is messed up today. I could run the show. I plan on making my own Thomas and Friends series that the fans are interested in. Okay, you can do it. Nick, how can a train bleed? The same way a human can bleed. If your skin is cut open, then blood will come out. Yay, Gerard. I love the Caledonian engine. I'm assuming you mean like just the basis. Trains have internal organs? Yes. At least in my series. In like the Thomas canon, though, they blush and they get red faces when they're mad. And they can cry. So they do have like blood and internal organs. I was gonna say engines have like lungs, but Steam Team to the Rescue showed us salty underwater all night. So I don't know. I think they do have organs and stuff, but it's like just in like the smoke box area, I guess. Their anatomy would be different because like engines I don't think would need to have bones aside from their face because they have like mechanical machine parts for their wheels and their whole bodies. At least that's how I see it. So what is your favorite LMS class? Yes. I don't know. I don't know real life engines. I think Arthur is LMS or James. I'm gonna go with Arthur. He's got LMS like stapled on his sides. Yo, hello FSP. What have I missed? The whole stream. Not much, just answering some questions. I'm going to stab one of my. I'm going to stab one of the small saddle tanks at my nearest museum. Thanks for the tip, Nick. Those don't have faces though. Arthur is MLS Ivet. Okay, I thought so. We need a late night show starring Matt, Tug, Train Boy, you, and Domeless. Me? You think like I should be on there with like the big users? Well, yeah, yes and no. Big user, it basically I think just means subscriber count and popularity. Like we shouldn't like idolize people that much. But I'm glad that you think I belong in that group, even though that just shows me idolizing, I guess, which I shouldn't. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to get preachy, but at the end of the day, we're literally all just people. Like, your subscriber count doesn't matter, you know? Have you seen that All Engines Go is now on Cameo for $20? No, I haven't. Please elaborate. One can dream. Okay. Yes, I agree that team up with the night show. That could be interesting. I do want to see like a more TWR Thomas like podcasts. Be rude if I didn't say you. Not really, I guess. No, you don't owe me anything. Nobody does. The railway series in the trucks in the word I'm not sure what you mean. Thomas talks to you. It's terrifying and creepy. Okay. Scrag means kill. Oh, okay. Remind YouTuber, but I never been that YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for like 6 years. Okay. You're saying how long you've watched. I've watched probably longer than I've been on here. Interesting. I asked Domus to do a podcast, and he never got back to me. Well, oh man. Oh. Okay. Do I really want to open that link? I don't think I do. I think I know what Cameo is because, like, I'm thinking of like Snapchat. There's like this. Oh, never mind. This is not what I was thinking of. What? I think I should share my screen for this one. Thomas the Tank Engine. Hi, friends. It's me, Thomas, ready to deliver a special kid-friendly message just for you. Celebrate a birthday, holiday, or someone earning a big Sky 5? What a Sky 5? I personally used $20. Someone give me $20 so I can pay Thomas to say subscribe to Nick TF89. Is this like do you pay the voice actor to record something for you? Someone enjoys it apparently. Glad you like it, Abram. I think this is weird. I don't have my sound on, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. He doesn't sound. Oh, are you seeing like how his face moves? What is a Sky 5? What is what is that? Also, that sounds different than his voice actor in All Engines Go. To me, at least. I've only seen one episode. But that sounds different. Oh, and that looks disgusting. The way like the face moves. Like you're not gonna pay somebody to animate like all these random one-liners. So they use like an AI like lip sync thing. It just looks so bad. Oh, very uncanny. I'm gonna stop right now. I'm gonna close that tab and delete it from my history. Wait, no, if I clear my history, I'll probably like get logged out of this because that's what mine does. You've made interesting customs over the years. Thank you. Hi. You think Turtles should bring back Cedrian conflict? I think he should make the episodes that he took down public again because they're like integral to the plot of the series. But other than that, no, it's over. It ended. James the Brains. Turtles shouldn't come back at all. I'm gonna have to agree with that. Yeah. You ever driven a steam engine before? I've been in a steam engine. I've never like driven one. That'd be cool though. Before I took Topaz like back to go home, I took him to like a steam engine display, and we stood in one for a bit. The site you pay celebrities and they give you personalized messages. Okay, so all engines go. Tom is a celebrity. What happened to TW reviews and EP53? I don't know. My reviews, I'll do them again someday. But Eric Pierre, I don't know. I think he just like doesn't do Thomas much now. We need to have Thomas drop an F bomb. He has. I was on Twitter the other day, and someone did an interview with Joseph May, who is the voice of Thomas in like I think Great Race onwards. No, Adventure Begins onwards. And the guy doing the podcast is like, "Oh, can you say something so that we can like make this like for adults only?" And he just says some very strong profanity. He definitely dropped that F bomb. Eddie Glenn is the one true Thomas voice. MO unrelated, but I thought I mentioned if he did a cameo, I'd pay more than enough. Yeah, that's different. Like that, like the actual Thomas, like not all legends go Thomas. I'm sure that people will pay for it and stuff, but like, uh, $20 for like a couple lines, like I don't know. I mean, I guess like that is a voice actor, but still, I don't know. It depends like how much you can get. It's the actual actor. Okay, it just sounds off to me. Do you think you'll put Thomas in your fan videos? I don't know if that's for me or not, but Thomas was in my series, but can't wipe that from my memory. Yep. Sorry, everybody. It's like those moving mouth model. Yeah. That looked so bad. So off-putting. Sky 5 is an episode concept. Okay. Well, now I'm tempted to look that up and see what a Sky 5 is. Yeah, me too. What Thomas and Percy do, I don't know. Cameo Thomas has Vic from RVP vibes in his movements. He does. He really does. Diddly do. I don't know what emoji that is. It's just like an orange triangle for me. The face on the egg Thomas is scary, and the Sky 5 is they can puff steam out of their funnel and high five. Okay, all right. What they make like a hand come out of their funnel with the steam, and they can like contort their bodies and stuff now. Why can't they just like high five with their buffers or like their wheels or something? I'm not gonna watch this video until with already dark because I'm still a little sick. Oh well, I hope you get better soon. Sky 5 is 2-5, 2-5 by far. Ugh. We're gonna make sure the great American people don't pay $20 for Thomas cameos. We need more of Trump hat. A smoke can comes out of the funnel and gives a high five. That's so weird. Even I wouldn't do that. Actually, I might now that I think about it. But I've been here for 5 minutes. I've already ruined the stream. Yes, you have. You feel bad. I'm kidding. You gave us some stuff to look at. Sky 5 is a high five, but for young children. I don't know why, but the way you worded that's funny to me. Like, young children can't do high fives. I'm going to bed. Goodbye. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Well, if you're going, then goodbye. Thank you for joining us. I mean, young trains. I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure little kids can still do them. What episodes the turtles take down? I don't know. When he left, I know like half the episodes are unwatchable now. I've honked the horn of one of those freight deals that belonged to UP. That's cool. Union Pacific Diesel. We should do a cameo and have Thomas say, I don't think he would say that for some reason. Something inside me just says no. I don't think like Mattel would let that happen, or like any show would. Like getting like paying the lead actor, voice actor, to say like screw the show that I'm the main character of. You know, like I feel like that wouldn't happen. I might have to charge like $25 for that one. Flying Scott, I'm afraid you'll have to be blocked for making us witness that horrible atrocity. Well, if that's the price I must pay. I'm not from the USA. Is the inflation really as bad as they say in the media? I'd say so. There's also taxes you have to pay here that you don't even know about. Like you could buy like I don't know, like a $100 item, and then have to just pay like $5 extra in tax, and you're not told about that. Arthur is an Elmas locomotive. He's an Ivet. Oh yeah, Ivet 2 tank. Check Twitter. I don't want to check Twitter. Oh, okay. Sky 5. There's also an Ivet that's a tender engine, and it's Meteor. Sodor Fall is a really dark story. Some of those stories disturb me, like the one with the Beast Oliver jamming Pinchy in Dieselton's face. Oh, I didn't know about that last part. Yeah, Sodor Fallout, it's just not for me. Like blood and stuff, I'm fine with. Like I do fights and stuff. But like to me, there's a difference between like Zero getting in a fight and he's bleeding because he's getting beat up versus getting like a mutated. Like I wouldn't do like that much gore, I don't think. I beat COVID. Have you had COVID, Nick? I've had the COVID vaccine, but I have not had COVID. We need a Trump hat cameo page. Who does the voice of Trump hat? Of Top Hat and the Tugs dub. It's not Unlucky Tug, it's someone else. Yes. I love your custom model work. Can't wait to see more of it. Thank you. I can't wait to make more of it at some point. Did anyone tell you you have a sharp nose and jawline? No homo. I don't think you have to say no homo for that, but I don't think it's that. Is it sharp? Like, I kind of have a fat face, like my neck and stuff. Like if I just, you know, I guess it is a little sharp, like down here. I've lost a lot of weight in my face over the years. I guess I have a sharp nose. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Hi there. Hi, Skylowy Fan 01. We can do that with the ATHF. I feel like I should know what that is. Favorite engine would be Connor. Skylowy. What did you do for E? I didn't see on the wiki. I don't have a page on the Enterprise Engine wiki yet because I never made one. But I voiced the foreman in PS I Hate You. I was the ballast foreman guy, and I've made some custom trucks for him. Well, I made custom trucks that he bought, the clay trucks. Jacob Jarrett does Trump hat. Okay. Well, we need a Jacob Jarrett cameo then. The tax situation sounds Gmail, but scammy. I'm grateful that the highest income tax in my country is 22%. Okay. Least favorite character, I want to say like maybe Thomas or something, but there's a cord under here, and I stepped on it with my foot, and it brought the mic down. I don't know. I could say like Bash Dash Ferdinand, Billy, the Blubba cast, someone in there. I don't know. I don't actually hate Thomas that much, like just the CGI version, but of his character. I guess the logging locos. I'll go with everybody else. What do you think of Colin, Lily, and Adam? They're interesting. Uh, well, I think so at least. I've only seen like the Victor Tanzig versions of them, and well, there's not much of them in current content, I guess. But I think like that was like Sodor the old years. No, that's not what the show is called. Somebody else made those characters. I forget who. I don't know. Yup. Hello, Dookie. Um, by Asian standards, at least. Nick, what's your opinion on Porter from the hit show Thomas and Friends? He exists. Um, like that's it, I guess. I like Porter as a concept, like an extra engine at the docks. I like his voice in the UK dub at least. He's got a cool basis. He's from Pittsburgh. He's kind of small. They should have scaled him up a bit, but like he doesn't do anything. He's never had an episode to himself. I wish he did, but he hasn't. He's neat, I guess. Nick's attractive confirmed. Well, he'd attract a war criminal. Um, I don't believe this that much, but thank you. My last favorite character was Peter Sam. Oh, I thought you meant like war criminal Peter at first. Favorite season 7 character, Murdoch, I guess. Yeah, Murdoch. You've angered Thomas. Have a good night and happy 9 years. Thank you. You have a good night too. What time is it there? For me, it is 8:53 p.m. I turned class into a war criminal. No, she already was one. You just like awakened it more. Sky 5 is way too five for me. Someone already made that joke. Well, sort of the early years. Okay, I'm stupid. Sort of the what did I say? Sort of the old years, the early years by Wild Northwestern. Thank you. Did I mention I was tired and exhausted from today? Based and unbased, Nick. Uh, yep, that's me. That speak of the devil. I mean, you're not the devil. Always been a war criminal at Seaside RR. She's right. Sodor Lost Years? Me too. I don't know if Sodor Lost Years is a thing or not. Um, actually, it probably is if you're asking me, but no, I was thinking about early years. Hey, congratulations on 9 years, Nick. Thank you, Percy number 6. I think you've done this for like 12 years or something. 10. I don't know. You've done this longer than me, so I can't believe like I'm gonna be going on 10 soon. But thank you. I love tugs. A lot of people do. Crap, it's her. Don't be rude. Unbased on the railway series. That's what I gotta put in my series intro. In episode 32, like it says based on the railway series, and like immediately after that came out, I regret it because I should really say based on the TV series more than anything. Unbased on the railway series is better. 800-588-2300 Empire. Um, okay. I've been here the whole time. Are you quoting Greg? Today. Sodor Modern Years. Okay. Yeah, Sodor Modern Years came out after Early Years. I binged Sodor the Early Years, like I think it was during quarantine. I watched that whole series, and it was pretty good. I haven't seen Modern Years. I might have seen like when I was younger, like an episode or two, but I haven't seen that whole thing yet. Anyway, I'll be right back, everybody. 12 viewers. I had to get water. I'm thirsty. Seaside Horror sent me a picture of just Mort crying. That's nice. Unbased on the Railway series is what I'm gonna call this now. Okay. Sort of modern years. Ah, we have an imposter among us. Prove it. You should see Adam in my series. He died in the second episode, then brought him back to life. I have killed off 2 characters and brought back 3, and I have brought Timothy the Ghost back. Interesting. I was about to say like, oh, you spoiled it for me, but I guess I've like spoiled stuff in my streams before, so so it's always Among Us. Oh no. Yeah, she has texted me a couple times during this. Can't believe they're modeling the splashes on YouTube. You are. Yeah, it looks interesting. The whole like new range, but the splashers are a nice detail. What was her reaction when she found out about your channel? I actually can't remember. I'm pretty sure that was like over text or something. Yeah, that did happen. I'm sort of new to YouTube. Do you have tips? Practice makes permanent, I guess, in terms of making videos. Just like start making stuff and you'll learn as you go on. Um, Windows Movie Maker is a good good editing software for editing, but like get out of that as soon as you can. Just like use it to learn and then move on. Um, Make sure your camera isn't super shaky and make sure your lighting is decent. It doesn't matter what you're making. If nobody can see it, then like, you know. So I guess just have decent lighting, learn like from how to edit from just like tutorials and stuff. There's a lot of like great tutorials and stuff out there. And make sure your camera isn't super shaky. And just like experiment and stuff. We'll be right back. Eric Andre testifies. Yeah. Dodge had more Tommy and Trackmaster than Splatter. That's odd. I think they were sold on their own, right? After. What's gonna? Oh, okay. I'm catching up now. No, no, she's not here. That'd be a great thing though. It's actually a lot less cool than that. I was getting water. I don't know to be scared or not. What kind of war crimes has she committed? Personally, I think the utility van needs painted or clay face. The paper one doesn't look good. It's not gray. Oh, I mean the yellow one. I might update it one day, but I think it looks good. Why would I reveal such secrets? Good point. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people. Accurate. In case if I don't get one wooden a book, I'll just get higher money and then get them on Amazon. Yeah, save up. Fair point. We would be out on the FBI watch list. I hate All Engines Go. A lot of people do. I'm kind of neutral. I think I don't know if I should get into this or not. This is a whole can of worms. I think that the worst thing about All Engines Go is what it's done to the fan base. Because people are like so bitter about it and just like in general now it seems. Like I don't know. I just like I think it's really blown out of the water. It's pretty easy to ignore, but that's just me. I wonder if the FBI headquarters there's a picture of her with the caption saying, "Do not attempt to arrest." Um I I wonder that too. The FBI should investigate Mattel. Yeah, they're two big enemies, Mattel and my girlfriend. What's your favorite custom model? What are you most proud of? Vickerstown Bridge or Big Mickey? Splater and Doge. The broken like the not the dollar store bargain bin. Splatter and Dodge. Diesel 10 has Splatter and Dodge, and Diesel 9 has Splater and Doge. I think Hasbro should own Thomas and Friends and have Andrew Brenner in. I think Andrew Brenner has just gone on to do other stuff. If he came back, I mean, maybe he would. Maybe he'd come back and do Thomas again, but it all depends. Hasbro uh, owning Thomas is interesting. I'm more interested in just like good toys. Frowny face. What's your opinion on Sam the American Engine? I'm not gonna read that. Should have saved so we could have a barbecue. We did have a barbecue. We just didn't eat it. There is no that animal anymore. Moo. No, I do not have that with me because I burnt it. I threw it in a fire pit. There's a video of it. At the beginning of the Topaz, A Week with Topaz Productions video, I throw that model into the fire. We were having like s'mores and stuff, and I burnt it after everybody was done eating, of course. But also like that material is like biodegradable and it's fine. It's literally designed to be melted, so like, you know, he's so close to the newest messages. I didn't realize I was so far behind. Yeah, he did. You were there. You held the camera for that, I think. You could, but I don't want you to. Was there something wrong with my question? You asked about the what question did you ask actually? I don't remember seeing you ask a question, but I don't think so. I'm just ignoring questions about the cow. Carney the Chugger. Moo, no. Let there be steak. Bye. Bye. Thanks for coming. I feel like most of the postseason 7 characters just exist. The characters from 1 through 6 and 7 to an extent are memorable. Yeah, especially hit era characters that have like one appearance each. They're just there. There, I need to be better at spelling. Blood arsonist to the list. Have you ever met Mike Starr? No, I have not. I'm a well-known arsonist. Sure. My. Splatcoin and Dogecoin. No. The boss wants us to get into cryptocurrency. My. Happy 9th anniversary on YouTube. Thank you. Is is blue. Do you like Fergus? Okay, I think I'm caught up now. I do. I just wish he appeared more because he's only got 3 episodes. He doesn't even speak in one of them. So we got an episode of Fergus running away and an episode of Fergus dying. We need more Dennis, either in the show or in your series. We'll probably see Dennis again soon. I like Dennis in my series and D261. They're pretty different than the classic series. After the war, they have changed a lot. Dennis is like a hard worker and always getting stuff done instead of being lazy, and 261 is really quiet and reserved and not mean anymore. I'm dying. You should stop dying. Sir Nicholas Thomas fan, I don't know what L is in Roman numerals. That's like 10, 20, 30. Oh, 89. I'm of course. Hey, Splodge, I'm gonna use your guy's name so I can make a cryptocurrency scam. Hey, isn't that uncool, boss? No, it's not boss, it's boss. Fergus model broke, so they couldn't use him. Yeah, he died. Not really, but like he's never been seen again. Okay, 89. No, yeah. Thanks. Not when you're scamming puffballs. After the war, D261 fell into a deep depression that seemed endless. Oh, from the Krusty Krab training video. It's 30. Okay, now we're caught up again. I think I'm gonna end in like I don't know, maybe at like the 2 hour mark. So just whatever questions, I'll answer them. I want a Tatmir scene with Spider and Dodge trying to get crypto for the boss and being the idiots they are. They go to an auction to buy a painting of the Doge dog, and the auctioneer has the Kermit voice. Let's step right up. We're selling this rare painting, this Doge dog painting. It's a starting bid at $1,000, and then Splatter and Dodge would be like, "Oh, this is what boss needs." They won't understand cryptocurrency. I don't understand cryptocurrency. It's it's weird. It's kind of stupid as well. Cryptocurrency and NFTs, they're just kind of harmful for the environment because like you got to use up. From my understanding, you have to use up a ton of electricity and power just to like get NFTs and stuff, like servers and like there's pollution involved. I don't know that much, but I know NFTs are like terrible and everybody hates them, and I do too. But I don't know about crypto as much. Like I know I guess that's bad, but NFTs are worse. Would you form a Thomas party to run in local elections just for the hell of it? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm bad at politics, but like maybe in like fandom elections, but local elections, definitely not. I don't see that working out much. The Thomas party, because us Thomas fans are the most oppressed group. Do you like my profile picture? I like the guy with splodge. Oh yeah, that's James and Sir Handels models from a Thomas Tank merch thing, I'm assuming. After the great Calling All Engines War. Hi Nick, hello. What is your favorite special? Probably Lost Treasure. Who went for president of the USA, James or Edward? Probably James, honestly. I feel like more people would vote for James than Edward. NFT, never finance Thomas. $1,000 is way too high for me. Diesel 10 moved away to Tahiti with the scam money and lived his life drinking diesel oil under the palms. Edward. In an election, Edward would have like more sense and like would be more grounded. I feel like James would just kind of become president to like show off his shiny red paint to everybody. Ugh. I'd vote Edward. It's, forget Trump and Biden. Are you Edward or James? James and Edward. I don't think James would be like Trump, but I think he'd be like more similar to like he's like someone that's like less political running and he's like more show offy than like political. I don't know. Splodge were known as menaces to the public. I feel like after D10 fell on the barge, they brought him to Hawaii where he's a Halloween statue. That's so weird. Um, but yeah, he could go anywhere really in that barge. That's what Big World, Big Adventure should have been. Instead of Thomas going around and like misrepresenting cultures, it should have just been Diesel 10 going around and causing chaos. He's already in a barge. Do you know the story about the truck driver ran in New Jersey and won the budget of $153? Does it happen in the USA? Um, I don't know. I don't know much about truck drivers or budgets for them. Um, budget or like how much they'd be paid. I don't know. Minimum wage is low in this country. I'll tell you that, but I don't know. The real question is who would win between Thomas and James with Percy as third party. Do we really think Percy is good to have in office? He's like the younger one, the young one, and I don't. I feel like he'd be less experienced unless we go with like Railway Series Percy. Maybe I wouldn't vote. I don't know. I feel like maybe Thomas or James would win. Though you reboot Thomas and Friends, I'm saying that all engines go. Not okay. Diesel 10 would have his oil in a funnel as a mug, and Splodge are being idiots and getting nailed by a tsunami. A funnel mug is actually like I feel like he would do that as long as there's no sugar in it. That's how you get him. That's how you stop Diesel 10 when he's on vacation, drinking from his like funnel mug. You just like pour a little sugar in his drink. It's sugar, Diesel. I throw this in your tank, I'll seize you up for good. Now I want to make a redub of Tatmere Chase with Diesel 10 chasing Thomas and Lady who owe him the money. In my series, Diesel 10 will snap, kill Boomer, and combine with Spam Can into a horrifying mutation. I don't know how. Well, that's something. Snapping and killing Boomer, he actually attempted to do that in my series. In episode 31, we see like Timothy going through his life story and how he met Boomer. Boomer and Diesel 10 are on the viaduct and they're talking about something that we don't hear. But Boomer is thrown off the viaduct because Diesel 10 grabs him with his claw and chucks him down into the water because he doesn't want to work with him again. But like we didn't hear that because it's not like relevant to that story. Diesel 10 ended up in Russia and he starts working with them to blow up Sodor and steam engines. He just rolls up to Russia and meets Ivan. Hey, Bodge, go over to New Jersey so we can scare local townspeople. That's not what Diesel 10 sounds like. The young should be in office, so Percy is obvious option by your logic. Okay, yeah, you've got me there. I don't know if I would vote for Percy, though. The young should be in office, but I don't think Percy is the young person that we need. My bad. I meant that random people win in local elections, like the truck driver. I guess sometimes. Like there are just like votes and that can be really weird. So yeah. What if Diesel 10 fell in a restored Bulstrode and he started sinking with Bulstrode complaining? That would suck for Bulstrode. I'm picturing like he finally gets off the beach and like on that day, like he gets restored. And on his first job, he's going there. Diesel 10 just falls out of the sky and sinks him. Yeah, it's a lot of random people. That's right, it's cocaine, Diesel. I'll throw this in your exhaust and you'll overdose in 2 seconds. That's from Tatmere parody, I think. Yeah. Happy 9 years on YouTube. Hey, you've never watched my stuff before, I don't think. Thank you, though. There are places in the US with animals in charge. Yeah. Yeah. There was like one thing that I saw once. It was like a cat got elected or something. The first thing I thought of this comment was like, in Bwubba, I think season 22, Thomas is like, in India, it seemed like the animals were the ones in charge. And that just like, I don't know what that's a response to. Diesel 10 causes Sodor fallout? Probably, honestly, he probably would. That reminds me of James Goes on a Trip. Diesel 10's created by Boomer in 1943. I don't know what year Diesel 10 was made in my series. I was working on a timeline, never finished it. What if Diesel 10 falls onto Frank? He'd probably sink him. Because I really doubt he would land like perfectly on the track. No, Frank. Look up non-human electoral candidates wiki. There's a wiki for that? So there is. But you. Happy 9 years, Nick. By the way, where's my toast? I'm not getting you toast right now. I'm doing my thing. You got arms, go get them yourself. I'm being rude to this person because we're friends. It's okay, everybody. 2-1. I want to see Mike Purpley just like push Frank off a cliff. I don't know who Mike Purpley is, but do you play soccer, American football? I'm assuming you mean do I play or watch? I don't watch either of them. I guess I've like watched before, but like I don't follow either because like I'm not really a sports person. So I have a whole complicated backstory about Boomer and how he created the sentient engine and used to be friends with Charles Topham Hatt. I think that like Boomer has a role like that in Sodor Fallout. Show the stream your DM. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let me pull that up real quick. So 1 minute ago, Seaside Aura just sent me some art of here's the non-human electoral candidates. That is a thing, but he's drawn Diesel 10 in Tahiti with his drink, living my life. That's cool. I like that. Let me give you a heart. Lady Diesel 10, it's you. I was there for moral support purposely. Okay, you want to see Mike purposely push him off a cliff? I should have figured that out. Yeah, that'd be cool because it would show how strong Mike is. Who would win between Diesel 10 and the meta? I think that's a non-question. The meta has these things called legs and arms and can run around and jump and stuff and use all the AI programs. One of the friends that I watched, friends that commented watches RDB, so they're probably gonna freak out in a minute. But the meta would definitely win. Diesel 10 stuck to his rails. What's he gonna do? Use his claw to grab him? The meta could just like walk away, and he's got the brute shot. So like, definitely meta. What if Diesel 10 ended up in 089's mind? The only person that can do that would be Timothy. But like, if Diesel 10 became like a weird spirit like him, I guess he could. I know what I'll be Googling for the next day. Thanks. Yeah, that's a nice picture. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I will be better. Diesel 10 versus Metaverse. Zuckerberg strikes back. No, Meta, as in like, there's in Red versus Blue. There is a character named the Meta who is one of the villains, but Meta is also Facebook now. In terms of that fight, who would win between Diesel 10 and Mark Zuckerberg? Definitely Diesel 10. What's Mark Zuckerberg gonna do? Like block him on Facebook or something? I'm sorry, Meta. I'm not a fart smeller. I'm a smart fella. Me too. I did freak out. Lol, I love RBB. Meta v Carolina. I think Meta was the one that like ripped the thing out of her head, ripped the AI out. So I want to say Meta would win, but if we go with like Carolina now, maybe not now, but like in the chorus era and stuff, or after, once like the new AI forms, she probably could win. Actually, I think they did a death battle episode on that. If you could pause time for 1 hour, what would you do? Probably just get some stuff done, I guess. Use that hour to work on new videos. I've ordered a new my custom engine named Riker Denali, and I'm going to be receiving it on Saturday. Like a custom engine or a my custom engine, like the ones that Mattel was making, because I didn't know you could still get those. I thought they were discontinued years ago. Diesel 10 versus Lady and 089. That would be interesting. You're basically just swapping out Thomas with like a Thomas that can fight. Diesel 10 doesn't have a reason to fight them though. He's like a lot more mellow now. Diesel 10 seems like the type to forget to unmute his mic. He would, and then he'd go to unmute it and he'd just break the mic with his claw, and then he'd be stuck on mute. In 1914, thanks to Boomer's lucrative dynamite business, they bought an island off the west coast of England and established a railway called the NWR. Interesting. It seems like you've got like a really interesting AU planned out. Some people do that. Like some people will change like the entire history of Sodor and everything in it for their series, and that like blows my mind because that's so much work for me. Like I changed some things for like my plot and stuff, but like these people are like literally rewriting the whole history of everything, which is crazy. Today in school, I took an IQ test and I got 120, average 98. My friend was so confident that he was going to blow me out of the water and get a 150 plus. He got a below average and got 96. What's the quote for that? Upriver, there was an alligator tug named Billy Shoepack with an IQ of roughly 40. He was quite proud of this. That's pretty good though, 120. I don't know what my IQ is. Hey Nick, happy 9-year anniversary. Hopefully I'm not too late to the party. No, almost 2 hours, but you're fine. Welcome. The ones that Mattel made, I found some of them on eBay. Oh, okay. All right, you're just aftermarket then. Congratulations on 9 years. Thank you. I don't change my Sodor, so my series won't take place on Sodor. Well, makes sense to me. I still have your drawing up on my other screen. That's nice. If Diesel 10 died, what would he do? He follow later Diesel 10 or 089 around? If his spirit was like Timothy and he couldn't move on, I feel like he'd just watch a lot of people. He'd probably like find Andy and like haunt him. Or Splodge maybe. He'd probably follow Lady for a little bit. Like when she's having a tough time, Diesel 10's ghost would just pop up like, hey, stop crying. Engines don't cry, like in 32. I took a YouTube IQ test when I was 5 and got a 145. That's pretty good for a 5-year-old. I think that's the way to do it. My friend has a mini series called BR 1955, which focuses on dieselization. That's interesting. My series has nothing to do with Thomas, lol. Very awesome. Diesel 10 in a barge. What will he do? Good. That's the question on everybody's mind, isn't it? I think I'm going to end this at 2 hours. We're at 1 hour and 53 minutes now. People have been in and out though, so like people have still showed up. I wasn't really asked about my Twitter. I might do a video on it, because it might be easier to explain. But I don't want to like go off on a rant or anything because I feel like that could be just kind of a waste of time. But I'm making a new account and I'll probably just explain it later. I plugged it earlier in this stream. I'll put it in the description. So I'm gonna say like at the 2 hour mark we'll end. So that's about like 6 minutes left. Also, one of my friends modeled his character Reginald after 089 specifically when he lost his eye. Interesting. The stream ends. I got to go to bed. Yeah, this is a Thursday. I know people like do have school and work and stuff. I don't have school on Fridays, so that's why I'm doing this. Although I would have done it anyways. I don't go to bed till like late. I'm also curious about that, but I'll let you do the talking. Basically, I'm making like the new Twitter account, the one I already had. I made a new one to replace the old one because I'm just trying to really limit my time on there. And I've tried like different things, but I think like just starting from scratch is gonna be good. And like there's so many I could go off for a while. I don't want to rant, but like I will I'll probably do a video explaining it, but it's gonna be easier that way, I guess. I've done 70 episodes for my series, a little over a year, and will you ever do a movie? Dang, I wish I had 70 episodes done. I'd have 5 left. I don't think I'll ever do a movie. The closest to a movie is episode 31, probably. So, what if Diesel 10 fell in Lord Stinker? Again, he'd probably sink because Lord Stinker is pretty small. That would suck for Diesel 10 though, because he's a garbage barge. That same friend worked for months to make our school's varsity basketball team. On the other hand, I didn't practice at all. I made it and he didn't. Dang. Athletic Flying Scotsman Productions. You lucky duck. Also, Lord Stinker versus Bulstrode. Who would win? Plot twist. None of them can move. So, I think Bulstrode's bigger and might be more powerful, but Lord Stinker's raw stench of disgusting garbage would just make Bulstrode pass out and he would win. Then again, that's probably I'm 6'2". Okay. We're the same height? Wow. I got sent home for cough, so I need to stay up past my bedtime. You got sent off for coughing? Wow. I know a lot of schools like will punish people for stupid things. That's like wow. Anyways, I'm gonna leave. See you, Nick. Congrats on 9 years. Thank you for showing up and thank you for the really cool drawing. Thank you. When is your birthday? April 1st. Also remember, don't fall for Diesel 10's scam. I'll try. If a big brown diesel with a huge scary claw on his roof finds you and asks if you want to buy some cryptocurrency, you tell him no. And then you call the police. Lord Stinker versus King Boulder. Boulder. Stinker is a garbage barge. King Boulder's a god. So, you know. Of course. Yeah, this always happens whenever I tell people I was born on the April 1st. I am a big joke. I'm a funny man. Sure. You too, of course. I haven't heard that one in a while. Wow. I'm gonna be mean to me on my anniversary. King Boulder versus Diesel 10 and Rusty would win. Rusty with Mjolnir would probably stand a chance, but normal Rusty and Diesel 10 don't stand a chance against Boulder. Rusty with Mjolnir from that video, although Rusty never got the hammer. It was just sitting there. Dabs. Yeah. You think you're so funny. Anyway, a couple minutes left, so I just need to like chug a bunch of water and stuff. I don't talk for 2 hours straight usually, so I am worn out. What if Burnett never found Lady and she was left abandoned on the forest, slowly growing foliage around her? It would suck for Lady. She'd probably like die off eventually, and that would like cause like the steam engines to start like dying off as well. They'd have to like figure out what's going on. Killing him? What? Who are you talking to? Me or FSP? Or probably me, but like Albert the Furnace engine versus Albert the Mid Sodor engine, who would win? Both different types of track. I want to say Albert the Furnace Railway engine because he's bigger. The only thing about Albert I know, like the narrow gauge one, is I watched like a ghost story about him once. Like he blows up. Rusty and Thumper team up together to assassinate King Boulder. Dang. I don't think Thumper would be a good assassin, especially if he uses his drills. Like he would just slowly creep up behind Boulder and just very loud drilling into the rock. Have you ever built an engine in Minecraft? I have, but not in a long time. Your mom. Nice. Just gave me a great idea for an AU. Thanks. Yeah, Albert's Ghost. Yeah, whoever made that made a bunch of like ghost stories. All right. Go like another minute or so. Anybody got last minute questions, movie? Because I am kind of exhausted. Thumper died in the boulder explosion. That's why he never seen again. I don't want to think about that. Thumper's cool. It took me so long to find that video after I first watched it that I put it in a playlist so I wouldn't lose it. Favorite mid Sodor character? Smudger, I guess. Well, Peter Sam or Stewart, but Smudger is interesting to me. What is your least favorite special? Misty Island or Bwubba, I guess. Like the answer everybody picks. Nick, stop drinking water so late. We've talked about you wetting your bed. I do not wet the bed. I don't know how I would prove that, though. Timothy the Ghost Engine versus Timothy the Oil Burning Engine would win. Ghost Engine, definitely. If it's my Timothy, then definitely him. But, like, Timothy can maybe Oil Timothy can maybe outsmart Ghost Timothy, depending on things. I wanted to do a movie at one point of the two of them, but I canceled it because I just can't do movies. Especially, like, in 2015. It was... Ugh. I will say the mid Sodor engines are really interesting. Yeah, they are, because mid Sodor is just like we don't know that much about it in the show. I guess like the lore books tell us. Best classic narrator, Carlin, I guess, but I like Angelus too. Can't unhear that. Nick totally wets the bed. Nick totally does not wet the bed. She's bullying me. Have you ever heard about Penny, aka Timothy's lover? I have. I haven't like seen any Penny stuff, but like I know who that character is. She's like a yellow rosy recolor. So, just a few more minutes, I guess. I know I said I'd end, but I gotta finish this water first because apparently I have to wet the bed or something. I'm gonna make this worse. Ugh. Why are we talking about wetting the bed? I don't know. They brought it up. Team C's. I thought that was a bedwetting thing you were getting at first, but Team C's are like Mr. Beast, I think. You could choose anyone to be with Timothy the Ghost. Who would it be? Nobody. I think he needs to figure himself out first. Happy 9 years on this website. In a race, who's faster? You were the war criminal. Me, because I have the longer legs. You're gonna make fun of me for wetting the bed and on a live stream. I'm gonna tell them that you're shorter than me. Get wrecked. Nick, that's it. That's the stream. That was just 7 people asking questions. Lady, that's who you should be with. No, I hate that idea. Lady and Zero would be better than Lady and Timothy. At least I think so. Who knows? If Timothy like wasn't crazy, then we'll see. Who's the better comedian, Charlie or Brad? Your mom. Probably Charlie. If Brad tried, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going on. Bye, Nick. Bye, Z Gal the rookie. Thank you for watching. I've gone like 5 minutes past. I'm gonna get going as well. Is a train wedding possible? Yes, it is. I'm gonna get going as well in a minute. I think Dookie was gonna do a train wedding at some point in an episode. Is Quest 89 or if in? Yeah, it'd be possible. It's never happened before, but it's definitely a thing that can happen. There's a YouTuber who made a Thomas Friends character called Crump. Interesting. Bye. I can't unhear things on the stream. I'm sorry that I played that Thomas cameo thing. I've been planning to marry Timothy the Ghost and Lady soon. Interesting. I hope your Timothy is different than mine. If Lady was with Timothy, then she also has to be insane or just really like bad boys, I guess. Timothy is not a bad boy. He's a murderer. There's a big difference. I apologize that I showed up. No, it's fine. You put some funny stuff in here. Don't be sorry. Anyway, I think I am gonna end it now though. I said I would 5 minutes ago, so I'm a little tired and stuff. This is the video for this week. I'm not doing one Friday because I'm streaming today, and also like the video wouldn't be done anyways. It's gonna be up for next week. A Railway series reread. I should have asked about that earlier, but oh well. So yeah, thank you all for watching and for helping me for 9 years, for supporting and watching my stuff. Even though most of you probably haven't been here since the beginning. That's fine though. Who doesn't love a murder? We gotta have a talk about your war crimes. Ruin every stream I join. No, you don't. Timothy is alive in a private engine. Okay. Goodbye, Nick. And no matter how far away you are, you know I'll be there to guide you home. Thank you. Happy 9 years. I never said that. Thank you. Well, Nick, even though I wasn't here long, this was pretty fun. Happy 9th anniversary. P.S. You're old. I know. Club Penguin, 18 and up, has like them with a walker, so that's me. One is Enter the Boosin. Maybe Thanksgiving. or no, Christmas. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna get going now because I'm exhausted. And he just kicked Spencer off the island, never came back. Interesting. Enter the Boosin, hopefully for Christmas. It's almost done. I'm trying to do like a complicated stop motion scene for it right now. So, for the final time, I've said it a ton of times. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get it going. Happy 9 years. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hope this was fun for you. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody too. So happy Thanksgiving. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for 9 years. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. I'm gonna end the stream now for real.